Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to a new video of me, Fuzzball40. The evenings I've been bringing you guys sort of videos of like squad builds and stuff like that. They've been doing alright, nothing incredible. And so I feel like the trading videos are what you guys tend to want to see because you're like watching those in your thousands, basically. Like the icon video's got nearly 8,000 views on it. Yesterday's sniping filter video's nearly at 2,000 views. So I'm going to start trying to bring more trading content to you overall in terms of the evening videos that we're bringing out. The morning videos tend to be sort of sniping filters. Here, go and make some money by buying these players and using these filters. Okay, that's what the morning videos tend to be. The afternoon videos, I want to start, or the evening videos, I want to start teaching you guys how to utilize those methods and your knowledge of the market in that sense, and how you can make other coins and make more coins using that knowledge. But if you're new around here, please drop a subscription down below. We're looking to grow all the time. We're nearly at 1.5k as I record this, which is mental after 6 weeks of doing this. It's 1,500 subscribers. It's ridiculous. And down below, come and click on the follow button on Twitch. We do this live on stream. I'm about to go live in a minute to do rewards. But I want to get this video out for you guys today because there's a reason for it. You'll see it in a little while. But essentially, I've been teaching you guys the silver market, and if you're a subscriber on Twitch, you get the trading guides, which give you an idea of what the price is going to be. You start to learn the market, you start to learn the silver market and how the silver market goes up and down, basically, right? Now, a lot of people have been saying to me, how do I invest in these cards without having to flip them straight away? So the markets, wherever it is, how do I invest? And I say to them the same thing that I say all the time. It's all about supply and demand, okay? So now when there are lightning rounds, when there are flash SBCs, player prices for gold will drop down in price because there's a lot of packs being opened up and people are competing against each other to sell their cards, and people undercut, and they drop off. Once the lightning round's done, they climb again because people have spending power. They have coins and everyone can go out and buy them. So it's the same with the silver market. The silver market's exactly the same. So when you buy, when you're sitting there buying your silvers, there's a price of those silvers will be at. However, should sort of silver pack heavies, so for example, League SBCs, when silver packs come out for them, you see a slight fall in the price of silvers because people are opening up silver cards and the demand's still where the demand is, but the supply is increased. So there's more of them in the market, people undercut, they get cheaper. But the best time to buy silver players is on a Thursday at 6 o'clock when marquee matchups are opened. I'll show you why, and I'll show you the details as to why this is the way it is. Now, if you look at marquee matchups, right? So the group reward for this was a premium gold players pack, and the Crystal Palace West Ham reward was a gold players pack. Okay, the rewards this week were crap in my opinion. It wasn't even worth doing it, but it is what it is. But the rest of the rewards, small rare mixed players pack, which means you're putting 2 silver and 2 bronze into the market there. Premium electron players pack, which means 6 silvers going to the market there, and rare mixed players pack, which means another 4 bronze and another 4 silver going to the market. That supply we don't usually have. So when they first get opened, everyone opens them up. People sell, number one, they sell their silvers not realising what the price of the silvers are worth. So at this point, I can pick up, they've got Hellas Verona goalkeepers. I'll tell you about Hellas Verona goalkeepers that sell for 6k normally. I pick them up for 500 coins. And I do this live on stream, and one of my mods, Chief, does it. Quite a few people now come up, we have a stream on, we go, right, boom, go and buy these silvers. And I sit there and tell everyone. So like I say, come and follow me on Twitch and you make loads of coins. But I usually say about 100k is what I spend. I just spam that investment on the cards. And I want to show you now the players that I think are good for you to buy. Do not all go out and buy the same players, but you want to look at cards that have to be bought. So cards that are likely to bounce back. So ignore that for a minute. I was just buying some as we stood. But you want to buy, for example, teams that haven't got. So the one I just told you about, Hellas Verona, right? Let's go to Hellas Verona. I've shown you this like this before. But their goalkeepers are only silver, right? I think it might be a bronze, but it's only silver. So no matter what happens, they're going to have to be used for League SBC. No matter what happens. It doesn't make a difference what you do, what I do. These have to be bought. So at the moment, they're down at about 5k, right? So they're down about 4 or 5k. Something between that, 4.5 to 5k. Watch the price tonight when marquee matchups are open. I promise you now they'll drop lower than that. It's a fact. Looking at other teams, they require it. Parma, for example, their centre-backs, they're silver. I think they have 1 gold. Or is that just silver? They've just got silver. They're at 5k at the moment. I'm telling you now, during marquee matchups tonight, they'll drop to 2.5k without fail. But they always do because people open them up and they list them. And you buy them at that price and you don't relist straight away. You go on a sign. I literally go on a sign every Thursday about 150 cards deep. 150 cards sat on my trade pile or unassigned or in my club that I just sit there with. And it's a grind to get them all sold back. But think about it. If you pick up a DeMarco, you've just seen 4.5 to 5k. You pick up 2 to 2.5k, you're making 2,000 coins profit a card. If you make that off of the 100 cards you buy, the 100 that are there, you're making in the region about 200,000 coins, and it's not difficult. Another one that I like the look of is Capino, right? I just said to you guys before, he always bounces back to where he is, but it's not just him. Plogman, his other mate, is let's do any position goalkeeper. For Werder Bremen, now these guys here, they've got Pavlenka, but they're at 3,000 coins at the moment. That's the standard price I go for. During marquee matchups or during heavy silver promos, these guys will drop off to about 1,000 coins. You can pre-invest in them. I'll give you some more. We'll go to my favourite one. We always talk about Dusseldorf. We'll go Dusseldorf. They're defenders. Right backs at the moment will be about 5k-ish. Maybe a bit even more than that at the moment. Wow, they're high. This is very, very high for them. They're usually about 5.5k. Don't let that fool you because that's high. That's very, very high for them. Usually 5.5k is roughly what they go for. 5.5k. During marquee matchups, they drop to as low as 3k. Okay, 2k profit a card. Left backs for them, easily. At the moment they'll be about 3-3, 3-1. The silver guys is usually what I talk to trade with. They're usually about 4 to 4.5. During marquee matchups, they can get as low as 1.5. That's no exaggeration. They can get that low. So invest in them. So any of my videos that you've seen, where you've seen players that are heavy, you've seen players that you know you trade in and you do it, monitor them on a Thursday night for marquee matchups, but also monitor them anytime there's silver packs released. So if an SBC comes out that gives you tradable silver and bronze rewards, the chances are they'll drop off. And you can either flip them there and then, or you can buy and invest in them. And you should know now what these players sell for that you trade with, and know what they're likely to climb back to. So the chances are, there's been a lull in the market. Certain players, like for example Brescia, if I show you Brescia, it's really been one of my favourite ones to trade with this year. Their defenders were consistently, I've gone the wrong way, their defenders were consistently like 7.5k. Was noticing recently there's been a bit of a low in the market and they're down about 6k at the moment, right? They all drop again tonight. So now you know, I know there's been a low in Brescia defenders, they've been about 6k. That's the benchmark I'm setting. Okay, they'll bounce back to 6k eventually, but I'm probably looking to sell at 5 to 6k because we're waiting a long time for the 6k to hit now. So benchmark for me is that. But remember, there's differences with positions. Centre backs for Brescia, for example, as an example for you, sell a bit more than right backs do, and that's just how it goes. I know that because I know this market at the back of my hand. But it's things like that you've just got to be mindful of. But tonight when marquee matchups comes out, if you've got cards that you know, so it's 5:30 now, this is going live. As marquee matchups comes out, you've got probably the whole day, at least a day, of the prices being where they are. They crash for about a day, and then they start to climb after the Friday and Saturday. That's when you start to see the climb. You've got 24 hours to pick up players that you know, and use ones you know. Don't just do the ones I just told you. I gave you guys yesterday every single sniping filter for the Serie A League SPC, right? Every single one. So use those. Use ones that I've already taught you before. Use ones that you've learnt yourself that are good. Go and do that and buy them and watch them rise. And when you've made 200k, drop a thank you down below because we know that's what's going to happen. But that's how you invest in silver players and the best time to do it. What I also want to show you is investing in we know you talk about chemistry style trading. Well, you can also invest in the consumables. Now, the main ones that I think are important is it's sent them into Cam. I believe it is. So look, sent mid Cam. Is that the expensive one? It's not. It's a Cam centre mid. Might be Cam centre mid. Yeah, it's Cam centre mid. Now, these cards normally sell for 3k upwards, right? So people are going to be opening their awards today for marquee matchups. These cards can get as high as 4k, 4.5k. Number one, you can snipe them. Cam to CM is definitely one you can snipe. There's another one, I'm not sure the exact one it is. I think it's striker, centre forward striker, one or two. But you can snipe them. So you can sit there. So you know it's for 2.8k, 2.9k. So 2.9k is the cheapest on the market right now. There's comes 2.7 there. You can set your filter for like, I'd say it for like 2.4 to make some profit and see if any pop up. I'm going to do like 20 now and just see if any pop up. I won't try and snipe them, I'll just try and get them up. But none will come up on anything. The best time to do it is like, again, marquee matchups when they open up and if anything comes out of that, player rewards and stuff like that, I can't be able to sit for ages. But Cam CM, go and snipe them. But the two that I'm going to tell you right now that you should all know are the most like spenny, Shadows and Hunters. What Shadows at the moment? Like they're up about 12k, I think. Bit ridiculous that you got consumable that high. That's utterly ridiculous. So 12k is what it's selling for. Snipe them. Go out and snipe them. And remember, as people open up packs and rewards and stuff that involve these, they'll go down. Right now, I'm recording this. Rewards should have been live. They're not live because EA messed up the rewards yet again. But go and snipe these Shadows. When people start opening up, the moment that EA FIFA Direct tweet and say, oh, we've sorted out the problems and you can open your packs now. I'm going to jump on that shit. Like, yeah, cool. Just see what we're doing because people aren't opening their rewards. The streamers aren't doing people's rewards. I'm going to jump on and be like, okay, cool. Well, they're evidently there now for people to be packing shadows and do it cheaper. And the other one is hunters. Go and do hunters. And what I try to say to you guys is diversify your trading. Don't just have silver method. I haven't just got silver method. I've got so many methods that I use that make me coins that I just rely upon like more than one. So I'm like, okay, cool. That market is dry today. Okay, well, what's the consumable market looking like? Well, actually, it's quite good. What's the special card market looking like? Oh, that's quite good. But also, make your coins work for you. I've got 143k just sat there doing nothing. So it's on me. I said doing nothing. I did just buy some Sheffield nuts at the backs. It's on me to make the most of my coins and make my coins work for me. So it's like when you've got a bank and you can keep your money in your normal account, or you can put it into a high interest savings account and that money does more for you. Or you can invest in it. And I do that with my coins. I go, right, I want to keep 43k today aside, right? But I've got loads of cards on my transfer pile I can sell. I'm gonna spend 100k investing in all these players, just let them sit there and double that, triple that. And then that makes money for me and gets me more towards Messi, towards the players that I want to buy. But that's going to be the end of the video, lads. It should have helped you. That's how you invest in silver and bronzes and whatnot outside of flipping. But if you're new around here, like I say, drop a subscription down below. You get a trading video every single day. I promise you I'll make you coins. Now, lads, I'm out. Peace out. Speak to you soon.